Virgo, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with reading. Virgo, this is going to be your own reading today. Yes, it is. And this is going to be a reading. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And right now, Virgo, I'm just putting out your oracle cards. And so far, you are the little vampire, or you have the little vampire. And this is the one that is so thirsty. Her mouth is kind of, really dried up here and, kind of bleeding and things like that, right? He could be saying, I'm having breakfast, right? So this is the card of thirst and craving, compulsion, and obsession. So you're really missing somebody here, Virgo. This is really clear. The other day, Sagittarius got this card not long ago, so maybe you are dealing with Sagittarius, but I had to laugh at Sagittarius because they're pretty easygoing. They let me crack up at them. Yeah, they do. But I feel like you're missing somebody here, right? And we have creativity. Okay, so I feel like this lady here is, she's raising her hand to the crescent moon, right? And it looks like the lotus flower is around her. The swirls are here. These are all about your higher consciousness and manifesting and connecting to the universe, basically. And she looks like she is kind of praying, sort of, but it's her hand gestures with her like her meditating, I should say, possibly. She looks like she's also holding up the moon. So you're creating something spiritual. Yeah, I feel like you are. So let's see what we have. And it looks like it is about this person and a relationship that you are really interested in here, or craving, I should say. Morality. Wow, I think first time I got that card. So, some morals here are important, right? I mean, they're always important, but, for some people, they're not, right? But there's some type of morality here or morals that has to do with this craving of this person, right? Maybe you're trying to create something that is a little bit more like that has morale, or that's not really the right. Morale is different. Morale is kind of like, morale is not really so much romantic. This is morals, like, when you kind of do the right thing, and sometimes when we continue or we stop doing the wrong things morally, right? This is when you have a conscience, and so you guys, I feel like you guys know what that is, morals, all right? Sometimes if you are being immoral, maybe, you can be seen as being with various people at one time. That can be seen as immoral. Maybe this was immoral before, right? Could be. But let's see here, Virgo. And let's get a couple more oracle cards. Let's get a card for Virgo. And we have the death card here. Yeah, I just pulled it from this particular deck. And let's see. And we know what the death card is, right? Even in this deck. Almost in any deck, it's the same thing, right? Yeah. It can be also, of course, transformation, right? But he's this particular kind of, he is the skeleton with armor on, right? But he's at the cemetery, right? And he's just at the cemetery. That's it. Usually he is somewhere where the people have died, right? And that a couple have remained living, and that they are kind of facing, like they see all the carnage, kind of, or they see all the deaths, right? So let's see. Let's get into this reading right now, and let's look and see what they have to say about that particular death card, right? Which is always really interesting. Let's see what we got for the death card. Death is a soldier of fortune. Wow, you see that? Who marches towards certain victory. Okay, so really interesting here. That's why I like this deck, kind of. It's interesting, right? Something in your life has died. Now you're free to let go of old habits, old patterns, and old relationships that aren't adding anything to your quality of life. You're marching toward a victory, Virgo, toward this person that you are thirsting for, or toward this person that you are craving. Yeah. Wow, very interesting, Virgo. So let's see what else we have for Virgo. And we're going to use the Housewives deck today because we haven't cleaned our house in 3 months. So we feel a little guilty. So we'll go ahead and use this deck, you guys. Just teasing. Let's see what we have, you guys. We are going to use the deck, and of course you don't have to be a housewife. And let's see what we have, Virgo. And the Chariot. This is movement and risk. And these ladies have gone to the shopping, to the market, to the supermarket. And they've gone, in their big green station wagon out of the 70s. Yeah, they used to have wood paneling on the side. Can you believe this stuff, you guys? And this looks like a Chevy. It does. It looks like a big Chevy, kind of an Impala type. And, I don't know if Impala made station wagons. And for that matter, I don't know if some listeners even know what a station wagon is. Right? Yeah, it's part of yesteryear, right? And so these ladies have gone shopping and they're showing their cans of food. In those days, I feel like people ate a little bit more canned food, right? They didn't know kind of the dangers, right? Even what the doctors used to tell you, oh, that's safe. And then, tragic things happen. Yeah, go ahead and take that if you're pregnant. Oh, okay, no problem. OMG, right? So these ladies, Virgo, are holding these cans, risk and gain, choice, and tarot. That's what they're happy. They look like they hit the sales, right? My aunt used to be like that. She used to tell my mom to, drive her all the way somewhere so she could save $2. My mom goes, well, it's going to cost me $3 to get there. Five of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles. This is you're really inspired about something. That's what this lady's doing. She's painting her pentacle. She's really painting like a platter or a disc, right? With with this pentacle on it, basically. That's what she's doing. But she's really happy and inspired. This is the same person you are craving for, all right, Virgo? But over here, you're in a better place on this card than you are on this card, all right? This card, your mouth is bleeding, and you look kind of peaked and pale there, and maybe a little bit sick. Over here, you're beautiful and happy and radiant, right? So this is what you are hoping to get, Virgo. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, like something really inspiring for you. Coming soon, or coming into play, an old flame, Six of Cups. You see that? And this is the little girl who looks like this chick who used to always be on TV, kind of like in some of these, Disney flicks or whatever. But this chick here is, drinking. She's a young girl. She's, maybe 16. But she's drinking the pink lemonade, and that is indicating yesteryear or somebody from the past. It is. Let's see what we have. They still have it around. Four of Pentacles is showing up in your past thoughts, it looks like. Four of Pentacles is holding on to somebody. The lady here is holding on to her discs, right, or her pentacles. But she's holding it on because she is now a credenza. Yeah, she is now a credenza. You see that? She is holding on so hard that she said, I'll be a credenza, which is kind of like a little, not a desk, but a little table kind of that, held things, like a little cabinet. And then we have the Fool card. And Virgo, these energies are, excuse me, this energy is, the Fool is always somebody who's running off to, have a new adventure, right? And this particular lady is running off to have something really good because she's looking at her purse and all these really beautiful things are flying out, like all her money, her perfume, her, and her ring. I mean, things that, count, right? Of course, makeup counts, at least to many women, and so does this perfume and this money and the ring, right? And how other people are affecting you, Virgo, is the Strength card. This is the Scrubbo soap pads, Virgo. So somebody could be making you clean your pots finally, right? Because I was at your house the other day, and I was looking at your pots, right when you said we're going to have beef stroganoff. And you pulled that pot out, Virgo, and I was like, ugh. I don't really want to have dinner tonight. I'm suddenly not hungry. So here's the Strength card, Virgo, and here, these are the, these are really the, I can't say the exact word, but let's call it the Brello soap pads. They're pink and they're square and they scrub aluminum, and it says shines aluminum fast. Well, that's great, but I buy them for my, when I do buy those, I buy them for my, my stainless steel pots. Don't cook with aluminum, you guys. It's a soft metal and it's toxic and it gets into your food and it gets into your body. Yeah, don't use it. Don't use aluminum deodorant either. There's a lot of really good natural ones that work. Yeah, not like back in the day when they didn't work, right? So let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have, you guys. It says Seven of Wands. Your hopes and fears is the Three of Pentacles. So this is a completion. And the Three of Pentacles, a lady is completing the shelf with her Three Pentacles. And, you know, these people are looking on. These who, probably the architect, the project manager, things like that. So you're building something. But this is your hopes and fears, Virgo. So this reading is really clear. You want to build something with somebody, Virgo. You really do. An old flame, right? But here, Virgo, we do have a couple of, what's the word? Bumps, maybe, or wobbles. This is what Estelle used to say. I don't know if you guys know who Estelle is. I don't feel like she's doing readings anymore. I hope she's doing well with her health. It's a very nice lady who was a reader here. And she's also an author. Yeah. And the Fool card is here. But back over here, sorry you guys, the Five of Cups. So you have movement. The heart of the matter is movement and risk and making a choice here, Virgo. But, you know, influencing that is the Five of Cups. This is disaster and ruin. And you can tell by this lady here who, you know, I'm sure when she first got to the party, she looks beautiful. And now she could be drunk. She's pulling her hair out. But, you know, so she could be. So, you know, don't take it wrong. But some people are sensitive, right? But she's, you know, the martinis are spilled out. There's 2 cups left. This is the Five of Cups. It usually talks about emotional loss and sorrow, right? Or grieving or regret. But here, this could definitely be regret. But this is disaster and ruin. That's what they're talking about here. So let's see what the Fool card has to say over here. This is coming soon. This is pretty clear, but they also have something to say about that, not just, you know, the typical adventure. Yeah, the lady has a feather in her hat. Can you believe this stuff? Kind of like, you know, Robin Hood. But she's leaving, and the feather is to help show her kind of, I would say belief in herself, and also maybe good luck. Let's see what we have here. And the Fool card speaks to indecision, OMG, confusion, beginning a journey. Okay, so whatever it is, I don't feel like you're confused at all, and I don't feel like you are indecisive. This is beginning a journey. This is coming soon. Yeah. So let's see what you might be holding on to, Virgo. And this reading is pretty clear, Virgo. We're not going to stay here very long. No, we're not. But we are going to go over to the extended. So we have the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. You're holding on. This is, and you're holding on to somebody here. You already made up your mind here. Yeah, this is not, yeah. And the Six of Pentacles showing up here, and this is sharing. It is sharing and caring. Yeah, like my little granddaughter says. Yeah, when, you know, when she took the pistachios and I took them back from her, and then she said, sharing is caring. The King of Wands, Virgo. Could be the person you are totally craving, Aries, Leo, or Sag. And coming soon, here's the Fool. Let's see what that's about. The Three of Swords. This is heartbreak. This is you taking an adventure and heartbreak for somebody else. I feel like you could be leaving somebody, but I don't feel like you are walking into a heartbreak. No, you're walking towards somebody you are craving. You could be walking into that situation knowing you're going to create something really beautiful, because that's what the lady's doing here. This is not any old creativity. No, it's not. And over here with the morality card, you know, there's some subject matter here about morals. Maybe you felt like, I feel like there could be third-party energy here. You might be leaving somebody here, and you might feel kind of maybe affected by your morals or what you feel to be that are important. Maybe somebody said something to you about your morals, like, well, maybe if you were dealing with 2 people at one time with this Three of Swords, because this is heartbreak and love triangles, and kind of it is, and relationship problems for sure. The Three of Swords, this is coming soon with the Fool. You're leaving a situation here, I believe, and somebody could have been telling you, you know, your morals. Maybe, you know, you're dealing with 2 people, maybe your character, right? It's a possibility here, you guys. So let's see what else we have. The Strength card. Let's look at your Eight of Pentacles. This is what you want, Virgo. And this is your highest expectations with the Queen of Cups. Maybe you want to be with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But these could be the players in this reading. The Queen of Cups, a water sign. The King of Wands, a fire sign. Neither of whom are you, right? And this, you are super, you want to like create something. And that's what the lady's doing here. She's creating she's painting this, but it's a creation. And we have the creativity card up here. And the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're hoping you're going to get your wish here, right? These two married people are here. And it's really beautiful because she's opening a present her husband gave her. I mean, it doesn't get more beautiful, right? Be careful, you guys. Get the things you need because they're threatening a bear Christmas. And I don't need to really say who it is, but judging by, you know, if you have been paying attention to all the things that have been happening, that's probably what they're planning. Whenever they have a projection or, you know, or a prediction, it's because they're planning it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, these people are getting really arrogant about all this stuff. So let's get back to this reading. Virgo, the strength card here, and this strength card is, and what I mean by arrogant is that they're just telling you, oh, we're predicting this. Well, how would you know that stuff? Because you're creating it, right? Yeah. Don't make any comments on it, you guys. Don't. All right. You can tell me that, you know, my breath smells like fish. You can say that if you want, but please don't, you know, say anything about that. The strength card is how other people are affecting you, Virgo. Yeah, they're giving you courage. Yeah, you're having the courage to walk, to use your morals here. There's something about this morality card that I really want to know about. The Ace of Pentacles. This is planning. Yeah. So somebody gave you the courage to plan a reunion with somebody. This somebody from the past. The chick who is drinking, she's drinking the pink lemonade, which is somebody from the past, which is about somebody from the past. The Seven of Wands, this is you're really challenged here. Yeah, you only have toothbrushes to clean a toilet, Virgo. It's really hard to do that, right? It is. Yeah, and we have the Four of Cups. This is how you are affecting other people. You're making somebody feel really challenged. You could be making somebody like reject you because they know you are planning here. Because this lady knows when she had enough to drink, the Four of Cups, like you're making somebody know here. I feel like this is the person you're leaving, the Three of Swords right here, right? The lovely cake, you know, with the three cake cutters, but they're like swords, right? And the heart is a cake. But interesting here, I feel like you're breaking somebody's heart and they realize enough is enough. You're really challenging somebody. Enough is enough because they know you are planning to be with somebody here. This reading is very clear. Yeah, I'm glad I used these cards today, right? Yeah, it's a little bit refreshing. Yeah, I don't like to use the same type of cards all the time. OMG. Queen of Wands is your hopes and fears. You're hoping to really create something with the Queen of Wands. And here's the King over here. And here she is. Maybe she's calling you out on your morals, Virgo. Because if you can see, look at, she's sitting down. She's going to sweep something. She's going to sweep. And she said, you know, what the hell? That's and you know, it's interesting because I'm a Sag. And this is what they say about fire signs. We have attitudes, right? Aries is ruled by Mars, which is, you know, the planet of war. And then Leo is, you know, Leo is about love and creativity. But they are Leo the lion. Yes, they are. And yeah, and they're supposed to be the king of the zodiac. So, you know, that could be somebody who is kind of, anybody who is in control can be seen as kind of attitude, kind of. I don't know if you guys are kind of following me here, but that's funny. But we're going to end this reading, Virgo, and we have your outcome here, and we're going to go to the extended reading, and we're going to see the underlying issues, Virgo. How your person feels about you, what's crowning their thoughts, their near future, their environment, physical or emotional, what they hide or what you don't know about them and their outcome. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Remember what I said, you guys. Don't make any comments about anything. If you want to tell me my breath smells like fish, or you know, my feet smell like stinky PE clothes, that's okay. All right, you guys. I'm game. Thank you so much, you guys.